Hey guys, Danny Bird with Bayou Bushcraft and Survival. Thanks for joining my channel. If you haven't checked out this channel prior, go and look at the first video I shot labeled Fire in the Snow. We had a freak snowstorm here on the Gulf Coast, and so I decided to shoot a video making a fire in the snow due to the fact it'll probably be another 20-30 years before we get another snowstorm like that, if we get one at all. So the technique I used for making that fire with that stick of fat wood vertically hammered into a stump, I learned that technique from Blackie Thomas of Shaman's Forge up in North Alabama. If you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. It's a great channel. He's a great guy, down to earth, and he's a wealth of knowledge. Anytime I learn something and if I decide to make a video and it's going to be centered around that particular technique, I'm going to do my best to give credit to whoever I learned that technique from. So if you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Let's get into this video here, which is on kit. Now, this video is going to focus on fire kits. This is the fire kit I was using prior to now, or a couple days ago, and it worked great. It's great for going into the woods, don't get me wrong. I really like it. It's well made. Got a really large loop on the back, so it fits onto a utility belt, which is perfect for going into the woods. Put your firearm on it, put your knife on it, put this on there. It's great. Getting in and out of a vehicle, not so good. Seatbelt catches on it. It's like I said, it's got more weight because it holds more stuff, so therefore it's a little bit encumbersome. So this worked out great for the woods, just not good for everyday carry, and that's the whole point of everyday carry. You're going to have this thing on you every day, whatever it may be. Put this to the side. This pouch right here. This is now my everyday carry pouch. If I'm not at work and I'm off, I don't care if I'm going to Walmart, I don't care if I'm just when I get up, this is going to be on my belt. Let's find out what's inside. Open L number 12. This knife is extremely lightweight. It's got a really good lock. 90-degree spine. Throws sparks from a ferro rod very well. It's good for shaving tinder, fat wood. Just a great knife. And it doesn't weigh anything. It's extremely light. Fits perfectly in that pouch. Carries several pieces of fat wood. That is my favorite tinder. I have another piece of fat wood attached to a cord, which also has a large ferro rod and a big lighter. I just take and use Gorilla brand duct tape, wrap it around there as a handle. If I needed a flame extender, this will catch fire. And it'll burn for quite a while. Also, I keep some tinder quicks. These are good for several minutes. One wet fire. It's surefire. I keep a little small Swiss Army knife with some fire cord. This is paracord with one of the strands in here is flammable. So if you cut it out and rough it up, it'll take a spark from a ferro rod. And I'll show that in a future video. The last thing I have in here has nothing to do with fire or making a fire, other than if I have to do it at night, I want a small flashlight. I would prefer a headlamp, but then that wouldn't really fit into this pouch. This does. It doesn't take any room. Take up any room, and it's lightweight. So this is my fire kit, everyday carry when I'm not at work and I'm not in the woods. Like I said, if I'm going in the woods, this will be on my belt. This is the one I had before, and this is the one I'll be carrying. So I'm just going to collect this here up, move it off to the side. Let's discuss this little small pouch. As you can see there, the identical pouch, one's just a little bit smaller than the other. When I'm at work, or if I'm having to dress up, which is very rare, this is the pouch I'll have. If I'm having to dress up, I can put this on a belt. It's not going to draw a lot of attention, and it carries what I need to get a fire started. If I'm at work, I wear cargo pants on my job, and it fits right down inside. If I don't want to put it on my belt, it fits right down inside the cargo pocket. It's so lightweight, it didn't take up any room in the pocket really, and it's not encumbersome. So what do we have in here? Jute twine. Find that at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, anywhere. Dollar stores even sell this. Take that cord, rough it up, and this will catch a spark from a ferro rod very easily. It won't burn for long, so make sure that your fire lay, your bird's nest, whatever you're going to use for this to ignite, make sure it's really good and dry and you processed it very well so that it'll catch flame quick, because this will burn out soon. Then of course I carry more tender quicks. That's Surefire. One of these tabs will burn probably about 4 minutes. Okay, then I have this UT ferro rod. Throws great sparks. Excuse me. Very good. I like this. Really lightweight. It's orange. You're not going to lose it. Standard Bic lighter. Ratwood. More duct tape. Carry a small Swiss Army knife. Small little flashlight. I have a Zippo style lighter. This is World War I style. That's what they carried. And then you got instant flame. Those are my ignition sources and tinder sources, and of course I've got the flashlight there. And then I carry 10 to 12 feet probably of number 36 bank line. It's always good to have a little bit of cordage with you. You never know what you're going to need it for. This is extremely light. You can carry a lot of this and it doesn't take up that much room. And that is the contents of my EDC at work, or more dressed up attire, I guess you could say, pouch. It doesn't carry, you notice I don't have any fat wood in this pouch. Now I could cut some smaller pieces of fat wood and probably put them in there, but just keep in mind that the more you add to the pouch, the heavier and the bulkier it gets. Okay, I don't intend to use this pouch no more than I really intend to have to use this pouch. I'm gonna have in my vehicle, for example, a haversack, and we'll get into those as we go along in this series on kit. But these are just what I carry on my belt. You don't have to have a lot, and the less you have, the lighter it's going to be, and the more likely you are to carry it, and that's important. If it's a big bag, like I said before, this is a great bag, but it got to where I didn't even carry it anymore. If I was going in the woods, I had it, but for everyday carry, I didn't have it. So kind of defeats the purpose, really. That's what these kits are, these smaller kits are for. So I hope you enjoyed this channel. I'm going to be signing off now. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Hopefully we can get more of these videos out, and we can all learn together. That's the whole point of this. So thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Get in the woods, guys. Thanks a lot.